Alright, so it's been a rainy season, but our home tours can not stop because we want to bring you more homes with PropertyLimBrothers Landed series. This is a semi-detached right behind me. We are right here in District 19. We are in Leith Park. This is the part that is right opposite towards Serangoon Garden Estate. We are in the Kovan Landed Enclave. And this is a 3-story semi-detached home, so let's go. Yeah, so we're back in District 19. If you have seen our previous video, which is at Simon Walk, that was an inter-terrace which is very near to the Kovan MRT station. That has already been sold, so congratulations to the new family that's bought it. This is a semi-detached that is at the other side of the Kovan Landed Enclave and is nearer to the Serangoon Garden site, fronting towards Yio Chu Kang Road, but it's not directly facing towards the main road itself. So this slip road here is called Leith Park, and this locale is very suitable for families that want to live very near to the exit of the landed enclave, but you do not want to face the main road. You want to keep it within a very serene environment. I think the locale of this semi-detached plot fits the bill. So if you're looking for the landed enclave in Kovan, there are 4 different entry points towards the enclave itself, because Kovan Enclave is pretty huge, and this is the exact plot which is right opposite the Serangoon Garden Landed Enclave. So if you want to enter towards the Kovan Enclave, you can either come from the Kovan MRT side, or you can come from the Highland Road side. If not, you can come from the left side, which is the Ang Mo Kio Avenue 3 road. So usually people will enter towards that side from Jalan Tani or Po Huat area. Or you can come from the Yio Chu Kang side, which is this direction at Roadside Road area. So people who love the semi-detached land plot, typically they are going for a larger garden space, and of course at the same time you don't have an interconnecting wall towards the other side of the house because it's only a pair of semi-D that's connected to one another. So for this land itself, because of the sheer size of 3672 square feet, you can park 2 cars. At the same time, you also enjoy a huge garden space fronting towards your car porch area. And of course, you have a lot of site width that you can utilize it as a garden space as well as the backyard. Okay, let's get into the house first because it's raining a little bit. But anyway, the car porch is pretty elongated towards the outer car porch area. There's also sheltered area towards the left-hand side. So that's why you can have these 2 swing chairs here, and then you can also have a little bit of outdoor furniture right there. At the same time, this direction is facing towards the inner part of the landed enclave, so you're not facing any major road. It's quiet right here, and at the tail end, there's already a cul-de-sac right at the end itself, so there's no true road from the right-hand side. This entire landed enclave used to be a rubber plantation, so it was owned by this British company called SURPL, S-U-R-P-L, Singapore United Rubber Plantation Limited. And because it was owned by a British company, a lot of the road names here were being named after the senior staffs and the senior execs, and they were also named after places in Scotland. So for example, you have Glasgow Road, you have Roadside, you have Leith Park, you have Highland, Lowland Road, you also have Perry Avenue, you have Dix Road. So land plot again, 3672 square feet. Now the current build is at 3,600 square feet approximately. You have a good size of 5 bedrooms with 5 bathrooms. Currently it's already built up to 3 stories. So over at this entire enclave, you can go up to 3.5. The attic is already quite high right here, although there's no half-story attic right there, but you can enjoy a very good attic ceiling height later, as you can see, with 2 very nice square-shaped sunroof, bringing light all the way towards your staircase. So your entire staircase is very well lit. That brings in a lot of brightness into the house itself. Now if you look towards the 7.1 meter ceiling right here, you can also see a lot of windows that are bringing light right from the living room area. Of course, the beauty of having a semi-D is that your side walls, they are not attached to another house, so you have windows provision right here. You can also break down the walls here if you want to do a sliding panel to access the side garden over at this direction. So hall size is great, plot width of about 8.8 meters, and of course the plot depth of 36 meters to 44 meters because one side is slightly longer than the other side. Coming into the hall itself, the moment you enter, you get to see a very nice premium marble that's being done from the hall all the way towards your dining zone. And of course, for houses that were built previously, and if they belong to I would say the middle age range, they usually have this type of step up and step down portion, the living and dining space. Of course, if let's say you have young kids at home, you want to have a little bit of separation right here, you can always install glass panels that is cordoning off the dining zone towards the living area so that there's a little bit of safety. I mean, if you're a little bit concerned. And of course, the beauty of having a separation is that this design gives you a greater feel, and of course, it gives you a greater depth for your living room space from floor to ceiling. Now, again, this is 7.11 meters. If you come here, you still enjoy about 3.14 meters of ceiling height. And at the same time, because this was built in the 1990s, the house has an enclosed kitchen kind of concept. Back then, the open kitchen concept was not popular. So I would say there's a lot of potential to this place, especially if you're looking for a slightly larger plot when it comes to semi-detached home. So if you want to enter into the landed zone, right now I would say based on what I have seen in the late 2020 right now, the lowest entry price to the inter-terrace is about $2.6 million for maybe about 1,500, 1,600 square feet land size. Condition definitely will be something that you will need to do A&A, or you need to rebuild in future, but of course you can move in with some form of renovation, probably about $200,000 renovation. If you want to head on to something that is more move-in, that will be in the $3 million to about $3.2 million range. Now if you want to head on to the new built-out inter-terrace, that will be 3.6 all the way to $4 million. You can go for the gigantic inter-terrace version directly from developers. If you're thinking, hey, if I want to go into the higher tier price bracket for inter-terraces, maybe let me explore the slightly older semi-detached, which is of the next category. So if you head on to the next category for semi-detached homes, there are varying sizes. Sizes for semi-Ds in D19 starts all the way from 2,200 square feet, the smaller land plots, all the way to this one that I'm standing in, which is 3,672 square feet. Of course, you can go straight on to 4,000 or 4,000 plus square feet semi-Ds as well. If you want to have a plot that is at least like 3,000 plus, you don't want to go for the smallish 2,000 plus kind of land for semi-D. This one right now is asking for about $4.5 million negotiable. Based on land price, that's about 1,200 plus per square feet. The price is still negotiable. Based on build, you have 3,006 square feet already built in. So I would say it's pretty decent in terms of quantum, especially if you are already planning to spend $3.8 million, say on a brand new inter-terrace. You might just want to maybe consider to upgrade to the next category of semi-detached homes. And of course in future, you can do A&A to spruce up the place even further. So coming back to the interior, I think overall, based on what you can see, the upkeep is fantastic. The owner has just did also a round of repaint to the walls externally and internally. So it's great for you to move in straight on. Right behind me is also under staircase storage. The stairs are pretty high because it's all tucked to this corner direction. There is a official dining space. This is like an 8-seater right now. Definitely very sizable, a lot of room to go. So there's space for a nice dining side table right here. All in all, I think in terms of flooring, later when you head upstairs towards the staircase, you're going to see very nice and very solid condition in terms of the timber strip wood that has been used. Okay, so let's come to the kitchen area, and there are actually two zones here. So one is of course the former enclosed kitchen, which is a very nice rectangular shape, and of course before you head in, this is your granny's room. So you can use this for your folks to stay here because it's on level 1, it's a little bit more convenient, no need to climb the staircase upstairs. It's a very good sized room as well. This wall length here is very suitable for a 4-panel wardrobe space. We're putting like a nice cabinet here for you to visualize the size when you come here. You have a secondary exit to, of course, the kitchen yard area as well. And of course, you come here, it's very convenient because the powder room is just located right here. You have another bathroom that's at the back. So as you come towards the kitchen, because this house is like already 20 or 30 years, so you have a little bit more oldish kind of design. You can redesign it. You can save on the flooring because you can keep the flooring throughout the level 1 living, dining, and all the bedrooms and staircase. Perhaps the flooring for the kitchen area, you might need to do a bit of overlay, as well as the backyard, and renovate all the 5 bathrooms as well. So you have like this little yard zone here that links towards your common bath. And then this is the informal dining space. Very nice space here. with your back door towards your yard area. This is the place that you can do very heavy cooking because you still have this stove area right here at this corner. You have a dual sink here as well. So there's like a secondary kitchen right towards the back zone. And of course, this links to your helper's room. It's very sizable for a helper's room, single bed with wardrobe, nice ventilation, 2 panel windows at the side. And of course, you have a 3-panel window overlooking towards your side garden as well. So pretty nice space. So there's a lot of space for you to create over at this semi-detached house. And then coming back here, this is the view that you will look at the moment you enter back into your dining space. Something very unique is that all this timber strips that has been used, starting from the staircase itself, it has been meticulously planned, and I think previously the owner spent quite a high level of costing to construct this, and so these are all cut to the exact feet. So every single timber strip is not like pieced together. They are not multiple strips. It's just one whole strip from the end to end. And this is unique because it takes a higher amount of costing, and if you use one piece, you also reduce the chance of warping. So because when the more kinds of joints that you have, the more chances of warping to occur, and of course it allows dirt to enter into the grooves itself. Now when you come upstairs, the entire family area is also done with this beautiful timber strip, and these are long pieces of timber strips that is like 1.1 meters. So the entire concept of all this type of 1.1 meters timber strip is seldom seen in a lot of houses today because it takes a higher amount of cost to construct them. So these are very solid flooring. Very nice family zone. Of course, you can work from home here, just like how we are putting our MacBooks on the coffee table, and the space is fantastic. You also have this side window. Now this is overlooking another cluster house development. So here is the space for you to look down towards your living room area. If you want to go for a bit of A&A, you can get an architect and your contractor to design to flush out this level outwards, and then of course you're going to get approval from BCA so you can utilize the entire floor. So in level 2, you have 2 bedrooms here that is coming through from the family zone. You also have a nice common bathroom. So this room is slightly bigger, so we have fitted in 2 single beds here, and of course this wall here can be your wardrobe space, a very good sized room. And then you also have this nice sized room. This is a more squarish room compared to that one. So you can also put in a queen bed, your wardrobe, study table, and of course this is facing towards the back of the house. So coming back through towards the front, I think level 2 is fantastic. This level is very suitable for your kids' room. So if you have children, live level 2 for them. Family area, I think it's a great place for them to utilize it as a study zone. Overall itself, I think the entire house is brightly lit. So let's come to level 3. This is the 2 square sky roof boxes that I'm talking about. It brings out so much brightness and light into this entire space. Now level 3 is really nice because you have 2 huge ensuite rooms, one fronting towards the front, one coming towards the back, and of course you can choose which one you utilize as your master room. And I think of course the master room should be this one because you're facing towards the front of your house. You can see pretty far into the landed enclave right here. Kovan is a mixed landed zone. For mixed landed zone, you are allowed to have boutique apartment projects within the landed enclave. So you do see some private apartments, boutique sizes, which is on the right hand side, and of course on the left hand side as well, that's further deeper into the Kovan area. This room, definitely huge. You have nice white color type of wardrobe style cabinets at the back, which is actually a king bed, but the entire room just feels so big because of the sheer size of the room itself. Now the ensuite has a dual sink done with polished marble, pretty hotel style, nice long bath here, pretty big ensuite. Of course you might want to renovate all the bathrooms, allocate some budget into 200k renovation. Now this room at the back is also pretty huge. You have your own private ensuite here, so this can be your junior master room. And current wardrobes, you have like 6 panels, nice study table and dressing table. This is also a king bed. You have so much room to move about. Of course, this is fronting towards the back of the house. Okay, so if you're talking about schools, within 1 kilometer from Leith Park, you have Zhonghua Primary School. Now, of course, if you go towards 1 to 2 kilometers, there are a lot more schools like Roadside Primary, you also have Xingming Primary, and then you have CHIT, you also have Paya Lebar Menzies Girls School. This is very close to the Serangoon Garden Enclave. So inside the Serangoon Garden Enclave, there's My Village, there's Chom Chom, there's a lot of shops and F&B and eateries along the shop houses area. If you head downwards towards Serangoon Central, that'll be the place that next Mega Mall is located, and I think it's also very convenient for you to live in the landed enclave, although not walking distance to the MRT station, but it's about just 2 bus stops away, which is pretty convenient for your kids. And you can do your grocery shopping over at the weekends at Serangoon Next as well. Importantly, I think when you come for a viewing, what we're going to do is that we will show you a lot more possibilities about what you can do for this place. This landed property is being managed by our listing manager Ayu Safi, as well as our listing specialist Rachel Koh. So their numbers and their photographs are right here. You can click on the link right below to reach them towards WhatsApp, and also it will bring you to our landing page as well. So when you come for the physical viewing, we will show you more possibilities in terms of the quotation to do certain stuff. Of course, some of the landed report that we always prepare for every of our landed property. And once again, my name is Melvin Lim. We've come to the end of this home tour. Thank you for staying with us throughout. Do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell notification button to keep yourself updated of the next upcoming home tour, and we hope to see you soon. And as always have to show the place. Take care.
Come on, everybody.
With a cutter.
This is your time.
Gardener.
Okay,
And claim
rolling,
freedom.
clear the set. Action. Dix Road, Perry Road, Leith Park, Roadside. More schools there, so including Roadside. And you have Xingming, you have Montfort as well. I don't know whether